my life I've been trying to make it like Bezos, make it like Musk. Yeah, but I just keep getting stabbed like through a rhino's tusk. People say that I'm not the top dog, but I'm gonna steer clear of this fog. I'm gonna make it to the top, gonna beat up this cheap pop. I'm gonna make you regret you ever left me. I'm gonna be rich for all eternity. I'm gonna make more money than you can never believe. Yeah, you can never perceive how much money I'm gonna make. I'm gonna make you get down on your knees and pray to me, you silly fool. Taylor Swift. Shut up. I'm starting to feel a little bit better. Finally. I think just breathing this fresh country air, being by the sea, being in nature is just beautiful. For a long time I thought about actually being a musician. I was gonna enter into a rap career, and for a long time I thought that was my path, and I thought that was my road to being where I need to be, being in the 3 Comma Club, you know, having as many houses as I like in as many different countries as I like. But I've realized, I guess, over these last few months, it's really, really hit home that I'm just never going to be happy until I have that billionaire lifestyle. Because I know how good it is, and I know everything that's available when you have that amount of money, and I just know deeply that I deserve that, you know? So how am I supposed to just pretend like I don't need it? How am I supposed to ignore it? How am I supposed to get on with life when I know that what I deserve is being withheld from me? Behind me, this is my new local. Well, for the past 6 hours of and I've just been sipping on some coffees and generating the ideas to make those millions. It's not a bad place. You know, the CEO's done an okay job, but you know, they've got it's a little bit tacky though, and it's a little bit sad. They could be doing so much more, and when I look at anything, I just automatically see how could this be improved, how can we expand this, and that's, you know, these guys could do with a lesson from me almost, you know, because you know, they're happy to live this sort of meek, sort of pauper, sad lifestyle, but there's so much potential there. You know, beachfront cafe, and they're content with serving coffee and scones. You know, they see coffee and scones. I see a multi-story mall complex. Just had an idea for bins. A self-emptying bin. Right? Works in the same way as your traditional toilet works. So underneath the towns, you have a series of interconnected pipes, and like a toilet works, when you flush, it all goes away. Same with the bin. When it fills, push a button, sucked under the city and away. So yeah, I've had a super enjoyable time here. I've had a great time, great chance to decompress, let out all those unhealthy feelings, and just, I love it here. I love it here. And as soon as my businesses take off, I feel like this is the place I'm going to be. I've found my happy place, and I feel like I can put in a little condo here, and you know, why stop there? I might put in a couple of other condos, buy out all this section maybe. There's a lot of old property down here that's yeah, quite frankly, I mean, nobody I imagine would care for that old stuff, so I could just bulldoze that kind of stuff and put up some new villas, some condos, some estates, and maybe we could make this sort of like a hub for all of Katz Industries. Actually, I might take this opportunity to tell you about a little bit of my own surf life-saving experience I've had out here. I was just talking to one of the lifeguards actually about a child that I saved out here once. We used to come out here all the time when I was young, and I remember remember came out here once. I was probably about 12 years old, and I noticed a swimmer in distress, and I wasted no time in jumping in after that child, swimming out, got them back onto land, and essentially saved their life. And it kind of pisses me off because it was never mentioned in the papers. I got no acclaim for that. There was no award ceremony, there was no sort of statue or plaque even. They didn't even put up a plaque to say that that's something I've done. And I feel like that's been a lot of what's happened in my life. I've done exceptionally good work. I've gone above and beyond what's expected of me, and I've been ignored. I've saved lives, literally, and no one seems to care. So if it ever happens again, that I ever see anyone else in distress, I'd have to have a good think whether or not I would go in and save them. What are you doing back here? I told you to get out after you bit me. It's not good enough. Get out! Please leave. Please leave. Please leave. Oi! I don't want you in here. Please leave. Chicken! Please leave. Don't come over here.
You can't remember my name, even though you recognize my face.